Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, E-Steam: The Sands of Time. It's action and adventure in ancient Egypt in this terrific teen time travel romance. Get your copy of E-Steam: The Sands of Time at your favorite online bookseller today. One of my viewers wanted to know how a person could build their inner confidence and their strength of character. And this is something that I have a lot of experience in because at one point I had anxiety so bad that I had no real confidence and I had practically lost my voice for an extended period of time. And over the last couple of years, I have restored a lot of my confidence by trusting in the Most High God and working towards the goals that I wanted to accomplish in my life. And what this viewer needs to do as related to building up their inner confidence is they need to start by laying a foundation in the Most High God, because if they lay a foundation with the Most High God, they will learn how to have faith. Because having faith is core to building up your inner confidence, because when you have faith, you're believing in something that you don't see. And when you go out here and have faith in something and believe in something that you don't see, you can go out here and have this vision for what you want to do. And it's that vision that's going to be the thing that drives you. It's that vision that's going to be the thing that motivates you every day. And it's going to give you the courage to go out here and work towards whatever you want to do. And when you're working towards what you want to do, it's that passion that's going to make you believe in yourself, and you're going to find yourself doing things you never thought you would possibly be able to do. So part of building up your inner confidence, again, starts with the Most High God, and it starts with your relationship with the Most High. So once you start your relationship with the Most High, then you can start having faith. And once you start having faith in God and start believing in what you want to accomplish, then you can start working on whatever goals you want to pursue. And you can go out here, and as you're working towards those goals and you start seeing yourself meeting benchmarks, this is going to go out here and help you build up your inner confidence, because your actions will define your character. And because you're going out on faith, you're going to go out here and start believing in what you're doing. And as you go out here and believe in what you do, you're going to start believing in yourself. Because when I first started writing again back in 1990, I really didn't really believe in myself. But as I started to continue moving on, and I started to get better at my craft, and I started publishing books, that really helped me build up my inner confidence to go out here and share more of my stories with other people. Now, I ran into a lot of detractors, even in my own family, as related to my writing, but I continued to believe in God, and I continued to believe in myself, and this is what motivated me to keep pushing, to moving forward, because I always saw a goal for myself where I wanted to be. One, I wanted to be a published author, and two, I wanted to go out here and eventually get a best-selling novel in the publishing marketplace. Those were the two goals that drove me to continue writing, and I had to have the confidence to continue pushing forward, because I had a goal that I wanted to achieve in life. And because I had this goal that I wanted to achieve in life, I kept working towards that goal. And even though I had setbacks that some were quite discouraging, I still kept pushing, because I had faith in God that He would help me to be able to achieve what I wanted to accomplish. And again, building up that inner confidence is, you also have to build up a thick skin, because a lot of times you're going to run into people who are detractors, you're going to run into people who are naysayers, and you're going to run into roadblocks in life as related to keeping you from going out here and accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Like I did back in the late 90s, I ran into a lot of resistance from white females who ran trade publishing, but I did not let that discourage me, because I believed in what I wanted to do. And because I believed in what I wanted to do, I went out here and I continued to push because I believed in what I wanted to accomplish. And this is something that you have to do, because as you see what you want to do, and you have the faith to go after it, then you're going to build up your inner confidence. Even though everybody is saying no, you're saying, yes, I can go out here and do this. And this is something I've had to do ever since I was a little boy, and I had a brain aneurysm, and people would tell me that I needed to be in special ed and I was slow, but I just kept pushing because I had enough confidence in myself to say, I can do better than being in special ed or being on SSI and being in a disabled pattern. No, I can go out here and do what I want to do. And I went out here and I kept pushing because I believed in myself. And I also believed in God that He would help me to be able to do the things that I wanted to do. And again, building up your inner confidence is about going out here and believing when no one else believes. And it's also about facing your fear. Now, fear is another part that, well, it prevents people from building up their inner confidence. But if you believe in yourself, you will go out here and get the courage to face your fears. And as you face your fears, you will go out here and start to build even more confidence. And one of the things I encourage this viewer to do is go out and do the things that you're afraid to do, because that's going to help you build up your inner confidence. Once you see that there is nothing to be afraid of, and you start meeting goals for what you want to do, this is going to help you build up your inner confidence, because every time you go out here and do something, and even if it fails, you still went out here and did it. And the whole thing is, you faced a fear, and facing that fear is going to build up your inner confidence, because you learn that there's something not to be afraid of. This is something I had to learn early on as related to sharing my work as a writer, is that I had to go out here and face the fear of people not liking my work or saying bad things about my work. And I had to face that fear early on. Now, as I was growing up, I was bullied as well, and the whole thing is that made me lose my voice. And before I was 12 years old, I had a very strong voice, and I wound up losing it as a result of a lot of people saying things about me. And I finally got my voice back, and that's why I'm on YouTube right now, because I had to face a fear that I had of speaking to people, because at one point I couldn't even speak because I had anxiety so bad. But I had finally rediscovered my voice, and I started to rediscover my voice because of my passion for writing, and I wanted to share my books with people. So I started to go on YouTube and started making videos, and that's how I started to rebuild my inner confidence, and I started to have confidence in myself to continue going on out here. And it takes strength of character, again, to rebuild your confidence after somebody has torn it down. But I understand that if I want to do the things that I want to do in life, I have to go out here and face my fears, and I have to go out here and stand up for what I want, because the only person who can tell people exactly what I want is me, and the only person who can go out here and present my messages are me as related to my work. So I had to learn how to speak again, and that was part of building my inner confidence and finding the strength of character to be the person I want to be. And that's what this viewer is going to have to do. If they want to build inner confidence, they're going to have to, again, trust and lay that foundation in God. They're going to have that faith in God. They're going to have to find a goal that they want to pursue, and then they're going to have to build up a thick skin and deal with criticism, and then even in the face of criticism, still believe in themselves. And as they're believing in themselves, they have to have the strength of character to stand up and look people in the eye like I'm looking at you right now. And they're going to have to face their fears and have the strength of character to stand up and speak for themselves, and stand up and go do for themselves. Because faith without works is dead, and you have to put work in if you want to build up your inner confidence. You have to go out here and put in work in yourself, and you have to go out here and trust in God as you're putting in work for that work to grow. So this individual, I believe what they need to do is, one, they need to go read their Bible. Two, they should go to a gym or start exercising, and that will help you build up your physical body. And as you build up your physical body, you will build up your internal character, because as you build up your body and see yourself making progress, you're going to start seeing things that help you become more confident. And as you're working on goals that you want to accomplish, you will start building up the confidence to go out here and take more risks. And the whole thing is, everything about building up your confidence is facing your internal fear. And once you face your internal fear, then you can go out here and live an abundant life like the Most High wants us to live. Because the Most High, He wants us to have the faith in Him to go out here and live our lives. And when we go out here and have faith in Him, we can go out here and live the abundant life that God has for us. So that's something that will help. Again, that's why it's important to build your inner confidence and your strength. And again, this viewer, he wants to build his inner confidence. But the whole thing is, this is a process, and it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. You don't get confidence automatically. You have to work towards it, and you have to have the discipline and resolve to keep pushing, even in the face of criticism, even in the face of adversity. There has to be that small grain of faith that keeps you motivated to going out here and working towards what you want to do. That's what you have to focus on if you want to build your confidence. You have to have faith and see a vision of who you want to be, and you have to work towards becoming that person that you want to be. That's one of the things that drove me over the years, is I had this vision of who I wanted to be, and I wanted to show people who I was, and I didn't want other people going out here and defining me and putting me in boxes like being slow or handicapped or retarded, as some people thought back when I was a little boy. I wanted them to see an intelligent man, and I wanted to create that vision for myself. And that's what I had to have the confidence to go out here and be who I wanted to be, and not be what somebody wanted to think of me. So that's one of the things I did. Again, over the years, I built up the confidence to be the person I wanted to be. And I went out here and I keep working towards becoming that person. And I'm still working towards that person. But that all started back a long time ago, because I had a vision for who I wanted to be, and I had to build the confidence to go out here and work towards being that person. And now I'm working on trying to have the voice to speak for myself and let everybody know who I am and what I'm about. And this viewer has to get that same type of courage as related to going out here and building up that confidence. They have to work on, again, their foundation in God. They have to work on a goal, and I have to work every day. I would say go out here, and if you're working out, work out every day. Or if you're a writer, go out here writing every day. Or if you're whatever you're doing, go out here every day, because each day that you're working, you're making progress, and eventually you will be working to the point where you start believing in yourself, to the point where you're not afraid to go out here and just be who you are. And again, building inner confidence is something that you're doing for yourself. You're not doing it to please others. You're not doing it to make others happy. You're doing it for you, and you're doing it to be the best you can be. And when you get your inner confidence and inner strength, you will be the best you can be, and you will live an abundant life under the Most High. Now, if this was a video requested by a viewer, and if you want to request a video, you can send a donation to the Cash App by clicking the link in the description box. And if you want to pick up some of my positive black fiction and positive nonfiction on the SJS Direct imprint, you can find all of those books in paperback and Kindle format on Amazon.com, and you can also find other SJS Direct books on other online booksellers like Smashwords, Barnes & Noble, the iBookstore, and Google Play. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, Spinsterella. Discover the dark side of love in this goth and lovely romance with Spinsterella. Get Spinsterella in paperback and e-readers at your favorite online bookseller today.